Most donut charts in Power BI look exactly the same. A ring, a plain default legend, done. So today, we're going to build one that actually looks custom. A donut chart with its own legend, complete with colored dots, live values, and percentages, all built without a single external image. Stick around because the trick behind this whole thing is one measure most people never use. And once you see it, you'll want to use it on every chart you build. Before we build the donut chart with a custom legend, let's set up our data. We'll use the sales dataset with products and distribution channels as our dimension tables. You can first export each dataset, which I've prepared using the links in the description. The process is as usual. Just select Get Data, then Excel Workbook, and open the downloaded file. Okay, here I have the three tables. Once both tables are loaded, go to Model View and connect them. Here, Power BI automatically create a relationship for each table. If your Power BI doesn't do that, you can easily drag distribution channel key from the channel dimensions table onto the same column in the sales data table. And also apply it to the product table. Drag the product key to the product name column in the sales data facts. Make sure the cardinality is set to one-to-many and the cross-filter direction is single. This way, filters flow from our lookup table into the sales data without creating any conflicts. Next, let's create the measures we'll need. Go to the Data pane, right-click on the Sales Data table, and select New Measure. First, Total Actual Sales. Next, we'll create a percentage measure so our legend can show each channel's share of the total. We'll call it Percent of Total Sales. Here, Remove Filters clears the channel filter only, so the denominator always stays the grand total, no matter which row we're looking at. Now this is the key trick behind the colored dots in our custom legend, an SVG measure. Right-click the sales data table and select New Measure. We'll name it Legend Dot SVG. Hashtag 23 is just the URL encoded version of the hashtag symbol. It's required for the hex color to render correctly inside the SVG. Once the measure is created, select it, go to the Measure Tools tab, and change the data category to Image URL. This tells Power BI to treat the text this measure returns as an image instead of plain text. Now let's start building the visual. I'll first change the canvas color to a slightly darker color so the chart background is clearly visible. In the Format panel, open the Canvas background settings, then choose a white color 10% darker. Then set the transparency to 60%. Next, we'll create a background shape for our card. Go to the Insert tab, then select Insert Shape and choose a rounded rectangle. Go to the Format panel, open the Size and Style option, and change the size to 460px for the height and 350px for the width. Then open the Shape Style option, change the corner radius to 10%, and turn off the border. Open the Fill option and change the color to white. We'll place this shape wherever we want our donut chart card to sit on the canvas. Now we'll build the donut chart itself. In the Visualizations pane, select the donut chart. For the legend field, we'll use Distribution Channel Name. For the Values field, we'll use our Total Actual Sales measure. The donut chart appears with all four channels. Now, let's adjust the formatting. Go to the Format panel and open the Size and Style option. Change the size to 240px for the height and 290px for the width. Then turn off the background. Close Size and Style option, then open the Title option. Here, I will name the donut chart title as Sales Amount by Channel. Next, open the Legend option and turn it off completely. We're building our own custom legend below, so we don't need the default one. Open the Detail Labels option and turn it off as well for a cleaner look. Now the most important part, matching the donut's colors to our SVG dots. Open the Slices option and set each category manually. And here I will add a white border to each category so that it looks like there is spacing between the categories. Change the series to Retail and in Colors option, change the color to 2F6DF6. After that, turn on the Border option and change the color to white. And we set the border size to 4px. Do the same thing for the other category. Change the series to Wholesale and change the color to 00A9C6. and add a border and set to 4px. Direct sales, change the color to 5A623 and add the white border using 4px size. And for the last category, change again the series to e-commerce, and we change the color to 7A4FD8. Then add the white border. If these colors don't match the dots in our legend exactly, the connection between the chart and the legend breaks visually, so take your time getting the hex codes right. We'll place the donut chart at the top of the background shape we created earlier.
Now let's build the custom legend using a table visual. In the Visualizations pane, select the Table Visual. We'll add 4 fields in this order: Legend.svg, Distribution Channel Name, Total Actual Sales, and Percent of Total Sales. Since we already set the measures data category to image URL earlier, the dot should now render as a small colored circle.
Let's clean up the table so it feels like part of the same card as the donut chart. Open the Size and Style option and change the size to 200px for the height and 300px for the width, then turn off the background. Open the Style Preset option and change the style to None. We're building our own style for Donut Chart Legend, so we don't need the default one. Open the Grid option and turn off the horizontal grid lines. Then scroll down, click the Option menu, then change the global font size to 10. Close the Grid option and open the Column Headers option and change the font size to 8px and change the font color to white. Same as background shape, because here I don't need the title for each column. And also we want to turn off the total, so the donut chart is more minimalist look. Finally, open the Image Size option and change the height to 25px. We'll place this table directly below the donut chart, inside the same background shape. We can adjust the width of each column so that the spacing is wider, and the value of each column can be read clearly.
We can turn off text warp for the column header so that the column header doesn't take up a lot of white space.
For the values in the sales amount and sales percentage columns, we can see that the format is still the default. There is no comma as a thousand separator in the sales amount, and the sales percentage is still a decimal, not a percentage. Let's change this by going to the Data panel, selecting Sales Amount Measures, and going to the Measure Tool tab. Then click the comma icon in the Formatting section. Finally, make sure the digits after the decimal point are set to 0. Repeat the same process for the sales percentage. Click the Measure Percentage Total of Sales measure, then go to the Measure Tool tab and click the percentage sign in the Formatting section. I will also set the digits after the decimal point to 0. And that's it. Our donut chart with a custom SVG legend is complete. If you run into any issues along the way, let me know in the comments. So now you've got a donut chart that doesn't just show data. It tells a story with colors that actually connect the chart to the legend. And that one SVG measure, you can reuse it on literally any chart in your dashboard, not just this one. If this saved you time, hit subscribe. I post a new Power BI breakdown like this every week. And if you want the file, the DAX measures, and the color codes from this video, they're linked in the description below. Next up, I'm breaking down another dashboard trick that most people skip. See you in the next one.